Hey there, it's Clint Baker from Hillbilly Hippie Honeybees. So I just pulled a big bonehead move out there and I got into some unhappy bees with very little PPE on. And so I'm gonna let my wife give all you fella beekeepers out there a little wife wisdom.
I said that bees are a lot like women. It's best to leave them alone when they're pissed off
This is good advice.
because you're going to mess around and get stung.
And I did
And
multiple
they're
times.
hot, they're busy, they're annoyed, and here comes some stupid man to shake up their world, and they're not happy about it. You're going to get stung.
Yes, and I did.
You got stung.
I did.
You should know better.
I should. I was asked today what bearding is. And it's funny, come home today from work and looky here, we've got a lot of bearding going on. Well, why does this happen? Most of the time this happens because there's a little bit of a dearth going on and because you have a lot of bees in there and they try to keep the temperature, you know, around 95, 98 degrees in there. So when you got too many bodies in there, guess what? It is going to be way too warm in there. So they'll beard on the outside of the box so to help with that. So one thing I'm going to do to help with that is I'm going to remove the front entrance reducer on this particular hive and likely the rest of them, because if you look right around through here real fast, we got just a little bit of bearding going on here and we got a lot of bearding going on down here on this one as well. So they're a little bit warm, and so one way to help with that is we can remove the entrance reducer. The entrance reducer is that yellow angle iron that's right there. That's what we use back here. We also use pieces of wood. You know, I'm not too big on what they look like as long as they do the job. So if you'll notice, the ones that do not have the entrance reducers, they're doing pretty good. So let's just try to help them out a little bit and remove these entrance reducers. I'll remove this one right here. There we go. Maybe that'll help them a little bit. And then we'll come around here. We'll remove these right here a little bit, try to help them out a little bit. Of course, they don't like that too well, as you can tell. And this one here. Okay, so I finally got that out of there, and after being made fun of by my wife and stung about 40 or 50 times, the bearding is starting to come down a little bit, but they're still a little upset with me, I believe, because they're all over my phone right now and my hands. So we're going to leave them alone, and we're going to let them do their thing, and hopefully they'll calm down a little. So as you can see, just a few hours later, after removing the entrance reducer, it cooled the hive down, and they've all of them have went inside. So that helped them out a lot. Plus it's towards the end of the evening and it's getting a little cooler too. So I hope that helped you understand what bearding is and how you can help kind of control it a little bit. So yeah, lesson learned. You'd think after doing this for as long as we've been doing it, we wouldn't do idiotic things like that, but every now and again you have some brain farts as a beekeeper or anything else in life, and guess what? I got the living snot stung out of me quite a few times. And so they're a little upset, they're a little angry, but I think they're a little cooler right now, so that's all that matters. And as my wife said, you know, these are a lot of women that are hot and they don't want me around them touching them, so they let me know that really quick. So learn from our mistakes, and one, don't go out there in shorts and flip-flops like I did, and put your PPE on so you don't get stung as many times as I did. So hope you all learned something from this. beekeeping isn't all just fun and games. Sometimes you end up getting stung. Sometimes you end up having stuff happen that some people don't put on YouTube, but we're going to show you all the good, the bad, and the ugly. So take care. God bless.